Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Oxygen Not Included, and it's week 38 of competition. This is the 5th episode in the series. We're on to cycle number 62 in our quest to 1,000. And I've never made it to 200 yet since I've picked up this game. I've had it for a little while now, getting better at it, but a lot to learn, a lot of things that I have not done yet. Alright, so right now I have 8 dupes, and I have gotten closer to getting a natural gas generator going. We've just gained the ability to mine abyssalite here recently, so we're still making our way into that region. I do have room for one more duplicate, but I am not ready to take them on just yet in terms of food and everything else. I have finished research and taken down the research stations as they are no longer necessary. I started the process of closing this area off in terms of heat and maintaining this as a separate entity, but I only had enough abyssalite for one insulated tile, and then it switched to sandstone, which is not what I wanted. I wanted abyssalite. So once I caught that it had switched to sandstone, I stopped that process. So these are the ones that are done, but as soon as I have enough abyssalite, this area will get cordoned off. The old water pool is completely drained and cleaned out and ready. I'm going to also use actually maybe sandstone to do this area where it'll bleed a little bit but otherwise be insulated, and turn this into a cold farm in order to put the what do you call it, wheezewort, sleet wheat, into that area and use the wheezewort to keep it cool. And if I can get at them, there's a wheezewort there, there's another one here, and there's enough, well, not enough, but there is sleet wheat in order to get me started. This area can, why do you say unreachable? That must be my oxygen limit past here. I'm gonna have to figure out how, let's see, I suppose we could go right down here and put a door. Yeah, okay. We're gonna make an airlock here and here. And then we're going to put in an algae terrarium just to get a little pocket of oxygen here so that we can actually extend it out far enough to get that going. Okay. We have our pitcha pepper plant, and it looks like the first harvest is almost ready, 98% now. So that one's going fine. That will be expanded when the time is right. And you can also see I've done a lot of sweeping, cleaning up the area. There's still a little bit left to do. And actually, there's perfect time, and that was also the last of the algae that I had up there. So looks like I'm gonna need to get after some algae. I don't know what we have in storage without taking a look, but I'm guessing it's not much. Might as well get this all swept too. There we go. Alright, so we want insulated tile, and ooh, now I do have some abyssalite. We have plenty of sandstone, but we want some overheat, so maybe some igneous rock. There we go. That'll separate that area. Ooh, yes, you were already short on algae construction, level 6, nice. That means we need to start getting some algae. So, there's first little wave of algae. We'll take that dirt as well, I guess, so we'll take all of that. Now, in the near future, I will have, once I get this up and running anyway, I will have an endless supply of energy, of power. That's going to be a large boost. And we're going to have to get it here somewhere, so let's go like that. We're gonna have to run that power back to the base here at some point, so I'll start prepping that. I suppose it doesn't hurt to do this one as well. It's not urgent, as this is working just fine for the limited power, the limited consumption that we have right now, especially without the research stations. But of course, in the long term, I need to get that taken care of. Nicola, up to tinkering level 6. Well done. Not in a hurry to get that done. Just an eventuality. This is a little more urgent at this point, so I could upgrade our food. There we go. Now it's a reachable dig, and already making progress. So just getting some oxygen in here, a little pocket, making a big difference. This is algae too. Get that swept up. I don't want to do that. Yeah, there you go. And there's plenty of algae here that's available as well. Plenty of algae down here, so algae will not be a problem. Just need to get at it. It's so quick to dig that out anyway, as you can see. Okay, food supply is coming up, so really I have reached that point where I think I can take on our ninth duplicant. Nails is done with General Engineer. Nails, nails, nails. I moved Bonnie on to dig after General Engineer in order to get at the abyssalite. So that's why they're here. 6 in digging. So I'll have to get them back down to tier 2 after that to continue with those. But nails, ready to move on to farmhand. Ooh, at 0. That's not a good number. That'll take a little while to get done. There's where the rancher is. I'm going to need to get on to ranching before too long as well. oxalite didn't last very long. Not that I had much need for it, but there is insufficient oxygen generation, so that is something I do need to deal with in the near future. But if I'm going to use, like, say, an electrolyzer, which is really what it's going to come down to, that converts water into oxygen and hydrogen. I need a better water supply. Alright, made a little progress here. Let's get that swept up. Okay, we've had our first harvest now. Didn't produce any seeds apparently though. Alright. Suppose we could take on that last duplicate, at least for the time being, if we have the right one. No, I do not want a bottomless stomach. Biohazardous is probably not good either. Diver's lungs is definitely good, and narcoleptic is not bad. But kindness is all you do, so we're not taking anybody today. Okay, it does appear that there is some abyssalite now. So why don't we... Okay, that's as far as that can go. Alright, we're getting closer to this, and that slate wheat is so nearly done. So it'd be nice to actually even have a harvest. Now, what I haven't done before is capture a wheezewort. In fact, I haven't done any of the ranching yet since the ranching upgrade, and I'm obviously going to have to progress, to get to 1,000 cycles. It must be done. So I'll be kind of figuring this one out on the fly, as in, how do I capture this wheezewort? It's all new stuff to me. Alright, so the first phase of this project is totally done now. It is insulated. We're looking here. Alright, that part's done. We're getting closer up here. And in terms of the germs don't start till over here. And there is one bit of slime there. But otherwise it's all just natural gas in here. Alright, getting a bit further with this abyssalite heat shield. Let's see, that one's still sandstone. It's abyssalite to right here. So I'll need to get that one converted over still. Make sure I get those swept up. Okay, that sweep job's done. This one's almost done. At some point I may want to put a pump in here to push the polluted oxygen back into this room so that less of it leaks out into the main chamber. I mean, you can see there is some polluted oxygen that is out in this area, even in here before this was all closed off. The double door helps, but that does not keep it from escaping. At least, not all of it. Now, a farm station might be useful for this upcoming Weeswort farm. Or Sleet Wheat Farm. Gotta remember which one's which. So, we're gonna go like this and like that, which means we'll do that. And then we'll put in a door there. Suppose that'll have to be built first. But we will put a ladder in here. Okay, another job mastered. Mima, done with general engineer. Let's get them moving on to their next task, which is farmhand. Mima is the highest right now, so that's going to be good. A couple 99%ers, they're going to be moving on here in just a moment. There we go. Now we can... Well, I guess no ladder there. I'll have to climb up that last little bit. It doesn't want me to have a ladder. Ladder probably has to exist in the first place. There we go. Those two jobs are mastered. So, Ruby. Moving on here, and Bert. Bert. Moving on to there. Ooh, who is stressed out? Ah, Bonnie. Okay, so Bonnie has moved into that next tier. And it looks like Bonnie is just right at that edge of making it and not making it. So, Bonnie. Let's see. We'll find you at some point here. Certainly could pause, but in the meantime, let's just keep things moving along. It's not urgent. There's Bonnie. If I catch you, you're running so fast. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a point and click man. There's no gingerbread man here. Whoa, you're so fast. Oh! Oh! Alright, fine. I pause. There we go. Popped eardrums. Ooh, fun. Grimy, hungry, low oxygen. Yeah, that all kind of plays in. But morale's right there at 8 of 8. So the mess hall's a +3. Comfortable barracks is a +1. Mediocre decor. Plumbed bathroom. Terrible meals of 0. So we're going to have to get you up there somehow or another. Whoa, that's actually a climbing. Hopefully that'll come down overnight. Oh, that popped eardrums really hurt, huh? It's bringing it down pretty quick, but it didn't make it go away. Alright. Aha! Natural gas generator just about come together here. Now, what do you need? You need a gas intake, which will come from there. You need a gas output? What kind of gas output? And then, of course, a connected wire to something. Okay, converts natural gas into electrical power. Produces carbon dioxide. Oh, that's the carbon dioxide. Okay, that's the output. So, what do I want to do with the carbon dioxide? Do I want to stick that one into a separate chamber as well? Like, say, right here. That area is totally clear. So why don't we do this? We're going to put in a manual airlock right here. And then we're going to dig out like that. And actually, let's get some of this abyssalite. Why don't we? There you go. Alright, all clear, no germs. Yes. Let's cancel just that one so it kind of stair steps down on its own. And just for the sake of uniformity, we'll extend that floor to there. Apparently it's hot in this room. Now, what we're going to need in here is a... Can we do high pressure gas vents yet? No, not yet. That's okay. Gas pipe. This will work for a while, anyway. And let's see. Oh, which one's out? Input, output. Output is green. These are going to have to cross over each other, huh? Let's see. So we need a gas bridge. That's going that way. So gas pipe going in. Gas pipe going out. Alright. We'll get that all built. I'm not going to crack into here just yet until this is ready to go. New duplicates available again, and more than one has the stress now starting to show up. That could be from that overheating that was going on when they were digging that out, though. So, potential for someone new. It's okay that you are unconstructive, but flatulent is not good. Interior decorator is not good. Twinkle toes is fine. And irritable bowel syndrome, well, all you have is 4 athletics, so not yet. Okay, now, if we are going to turn this into a Weeswort farm. So I don't know if I need a critter trap or what. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Should actually turn this into just farm tiles. Right through there. Might as well, right? And that means this will be farm tiles as well. I still want that insulated floor, so I believe it's less than 2 tall. Ooh, hey, we're in here now. Sleet wheat. Auto harvest. It's probably warming up in here now as well. Yeah, it's holding. Airlock's probably helping with that a bit. So I can harvest that, but I can't really plant it until I figure out what to do, how to get this Weeswort. Good job, Mima. Okay, so capturing you is still a mystery to me. We'll figure that out at some point. Okay, these are going to remain unplanted for the time being, but we'll get that all swept out. Okay, stress is gone, that's good. This area is down to Bonnie digging it out now, and pipes are done. Okay, now the polluted water, I think, just kind of pours straight out of it. And then overflow would take it right down into this chamber, which that stuff still needs to get picked up. Maybe that's abyssalite. I want to get that picked up as well. Oi! Germs! Germs! Need to get that dug out. I didn't know that was there. Oh no! Alright, so you need an input to here, which means I need an airlock here. So we'll do that next. And that means we're gonna extend the pipes to here as we continue to get that set up, so that's close. Now, of course, it's only gonna last as long as I can fill this area up. But eventually we can upgrade that to a high pressure, that really pack the pressure into this area. No, you should not be going down here for oxygen. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Alright, the airlock is done. Now, we need to run power somewhere, somehow. Should probably have a power storage. Let's see. Do I want to just do that in this space? Do I put it in here? Under all that pressure, it's probably not a good idea. Alright, so we'll stick the batteries there. And I want to run... Yeah, regular wire should be fine, right? There we go. Getting closer. And I think we can just about make this happen now. So we're going to put a gas pump in there, which means we're going to need gas pipes there. Might as well dig this slime out of there just to make it go away. And it's going to need power. And the only thing in here is going to be that natural gas. Besides that slime, I just need to get that out of there. Even though it's not emitting anything right now, that doesn't mean it won't once the pressure changes. So we'll make that go away. Alright, this is all starting to come together. Okay, so this is good. Things are coming along. And let's finish the sweep job here. Get that cleaned back up. Should actually get this swept up too, as we spend a bit of time back here. Bert, taking a nap. I wonder if this already counts as, yes it does. Greenhouse. So greenhouse bonus is in effect, but I've got to figure out first how to capture this Weeswort. Oh, uproot. Weesworts can be grown in flower pots and absorb heat by respiring through their porous outer membranes. Okay, so it's like a plant, but it's a flower pot. So I need a flower pot here. We'll probably start maybe in the middle. No? So why don't we deconstruct this one? We'll put a flower pot there. And let's see, furniture, flower pot, yes. Okay, we're gonna get that swept as well. Alright, we have a flower pot. We have a place to put you there, Mr. Weaswort. So I'm gonna uproot you. Now the other trick is gonna be getting down to this stuff. I might just kind of cut my way through quickly. And we want a wort seed. There we go. Plant! Now, I don't know if one's going to be enough to cool this off. It's 74 degrees in there. And what is your range? 41 is a max. So we're going to need to come down 33 degrees before we can actually move the sleet wheat up there. But with a second Weaswort, is that enough? There's a third. That's all polluted ice as well, so we're going to have to be careful getting at that. Let's see, how are we doing germs? Germs are clear. So I might just dig my way over here. That's polluted ice as well. Yes, to here. And ladder down. Collect a good amount of abyssalite. And I'll want that polluted ice to go away, so we'll drop a tile in right there. That's just granite, so it's okay. I have no copper. Okay, +5 ranching, that's not bad. Noodle arms, bottomless stomach. Tryptophobia, not a big deal. Supply operate cook tinker, that's low numbers. Pacifist, not a big deal. Mole hands is fine. Research, well, we're done with that. Construction. Nisbet, are we gonna take you? +3 digging, +2 athletics. It's +12 overall. Everything's useful besides your interest in research. Tempting. Tempting. Let's do it. Welcome, Nisbet. Nisbet needs a job. We're going to be skipping over research assistant as we're clearly done with that. But one of my two assistants, Mima and Nails, do need to get scientist and tenured scientist at some point. But I definitely do not want to jump into tier 4 right now, as we're just barely kind of make or break here on tier 3 at the moment. So clearing tier 2 should be easy and keep the stress down. Nisbet's got a little bit right now. Refrigerator's almost full. Might need another one. By the way, how are we looking? Okay, couple wires to go. We're gonna need that first juice of power to get this running. So it's got to connect to the network at some point. So what do I want to do here? I'm gonna run power. I'm thinking. Oh, and I don't have copper. I need to get some copper ore. There's definitely some copper ore around. Right here's a good spot to go. This is a good spot to go. This whole area is wide open. I can get some algae while I'm at it if I go this way. So let's do that. Oh, nice. You're having some pleasant chit-chat. Okay, quick check-in since I'm in the area. Abyssalite. There is more. Okay, there's Abyssalite to there. And that's as far as we can get for now, but progress is made. Looks like once we hook up to the network, that will be up and running. That'll render these needless, as well as a permanent power supply. So that'll be good. I won't need operators for that. Not that they're having to do much with that now. Alright, so we've made it to cycle 73. I've made some progress. And there is our Wheezewort. What is our temperature down to? It's starting to come down, but only about 5 degrees in the immediate. No, 77. So we're down about 10 degrees now in the immediate vicinity. But it seems to be kind of holding there. So 10 degrees is what we've managed from a single Wheezewort. We're going to need, it sounds like, at least a couple more in order to do what we need to do. Which means I might just come straight on down and get after that next Wheezewort as well. Sure there was no germs through here that we're gonna get. Of course there is that polluted oxygen, so not an area I want to stay in for long, but that can get us to that next Wheezewort. And there's skill increase. Still short on copper, it looks like, so I'll be taking care of that off camera here in between this episode and the next. I'll probably see you back somewhere around cycle 80. As looks like just a couple simple projects to work on here for a while, and of course the continuation of the mastery of jobs. We're going to continue trying to cool this area off so that I can make a sleet wheat farm. There is Nicola, the farmhand. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.